Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, gamers, and thamers. It's time for gaming here tonight. Well, it's tonight for me. It could be any time of the day for you, honestly. I'm not sure realistically. It could be anything. It could be anything. Let me slowly bring in some of the game sound in here for you. Because it is pretty loud, and I haven't touched anything quite yet, so I know it's a bit loud. I don't want to blow anyone's ears out. The music's good, don't get me wrong. Like, first step of a game that wants to really base itself on a rhythm game, have good music. All right, you started off very strong here. So I want to make sure I balance that as best as I can without, like, destroying everyone at the same time. Teach me how to play this. Internet Frosties? Well, you're gonna get the Tech JU. Also, you're gonna get the Tech Artesian and Escorian. Hopefully you all are doing good. That's a fair response to, oh, there's a fighting game, but there's another genre of games that I struggle with also at the same time. So I fully understand that. I fully get that. Like, that makes sense. Make it quiet. We'll see when the sound effect starts. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll play around with it as we go along here. It's just really loud in my ears, so I'll turn it up a little bit more. I'm like balancing it on my end because I'm the kind of person like if I can't hear myself, I also can't focus either. It's really weird. I can't speak. I don't know. It's a very unique thing, I feel like, to myself, but we all have our Achilles heels, and we're about to heal the world of fighting games and rhythm games all in one go with God of Rock. So as JU already said, and, you know, as not a secret to everyone necessarily, this is a game that has been in work for a little while, has a pre-release kind of going around right now. My friend showed it to me while we were hanging out at MagFest because he works on the team with them. And my camera's a little bit off, I just realized, like, not aiming great. I'm really far away. That's probably why. I'm really far away, aren't I? Let me zoom in a little bit here, and then I'll move everything around at the same time. Because everything's not exactly pretty right now. There we go. Now we can game. Now it's legal. It's legal to game. So yeah. So my friend showed this off to me while we were hanging out at MagFest. DreamHack Atlanta. And I was eyeballing him like, this makes a lot of sense to me. Why has no one ever done this before? That seems strange and weird, and I don't get why this wasn't done in the first place. So for me, this feels like a logical progression, as we're two people who both like fighting games to a pretty high degree and rhythm games to a pretty decent degree as well. So it feels like on paper that should have made sense a long time ago. I'm going to change one thing real quickly here. I have to go back to my starting student screen because something got fucked up. Let's see here. Am I able just to do this? And that's fine. Yes. Okay. Cool. But I've been starting for a good fighting game ever since I joined the pile of quit new melted because of the shield mechanic, so I might even pick a damn rhythm game at this point. Well, hey, this is the perfect time to kind of look at it, see if it's going to fit your needs or whatnot. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit. Don't tell Modus Games I did this. Don't tell them I did this because I wanted to fit the window. But yeah, we'll figure it all together. Like, I have not done a tutorial. I've only really heard about the game. So I'm going to be learning right here along with y'all at the same time. So I think this is a great place to start. I haven't touched anything because I didn't want to lose access to the tutorial. So I'm like, don't touch anything. We're all going to learn this together and figure out if it's a thing or not. Thank you. I like this shirt as well. I have not gotten to wear my GDQ shirts for a little while because I bought all my GDQ shirts in extra smalls, and at the time my body size was an extra small. It fit very well with them. Now that the last few months have passed and everything like that, my body hadn't fit them as well, but now that I've actually gotten focused on working out again and keeping my weight down and whatnot, it fits a lot more flattering. So I have not worn these shirts in a while. So yeah. I think there's enough buying time for anyone who wants to roll in and learn about this game here. So let's just play the tutorial. Let's figure this out here.
Are you ready?
Maybe. Okay. So let's see if you're really ready to rock. Press the corresponding buttons on your track at the right time to hit your opponent. The God of Rock will compare your performances. Whoever rocks with the most precision. Yo, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Follows here always anonymous. If you want to follow and lurk away, feel free. But hey, you want to chat in the chat? Happy to have you at that. But either way, hope you're having a good day. Let's see. So yeah, hit your button on your track. The time at the right time to hit your opponent. The God of Rock will compare your performances. Whoever rocks the hardest, the most precision rocks and hits the hardest. Okay, makes sense. That's a problem. I'm using a PlayStation controller. I don't know what these buttons are. Oh no! All right, so being precise in your blows makes sense. Helps you to hit harder, avoid coming attacks. So basically, for those of you who are more on the rhythm game side of things, more perfects or more closely on beat, the better you do. That makes sense. The buttons are in the layout, I thought. I mean, I still have a PlayStation controller. I don't know the descending order, trying. I don't know what you want me to do. It's a rectangle. It's a rectangle, JU. This ain't no shapes museum. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. Okay, that makes enough sense. For some reason, my brain is corresponding with buttons. It feels awful how I have it organized right now, but it makes enough sense. All right. All right, so the God of Rock has all the time in the world. Matches will go on to a victor emerges. And I remember being told about that. Like, matches will go on, and the music just gets harder. That they start generating its own tracks onto itself, and it's like, it gets fucked up. So each song has its own sequence, and we'll get harder the longer it goes. Yep, so get ready for some frantic rocking. And speaking of frantic, let's try out the special moves. And this is the part that I thought I understood when I was being told about it, but I didn't fully maybe understand, so this will be kind of curious. So every rockstar has unique attacks to dazzle their opponents. Let's start with specials. They're triggered by pressing the special inputs followed by the finisher at the end. Right trigger. I'm going to assume that's R1. I'm going to hope that's 1-1. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Okay. So down, forward. Do I have to use left stick? Yes. Okay. Okay. So left stick and then whatever my button is there. Okay. All right. Fully special move sends extra white notes to your opponent's track, which hurt even if avoided. Okay, so it does chip damage effectively to at minimum degree if you do a special move onto them. And every special has its own bar, which fills over time. So that's that bar that you see kind of at the top along there with like the green, the red, and the blue. Label special at the top there. You can handle this level 2 and level 3 special. Okay, so half circle back makes sense. And I still need to be hitting buttons on my side, honestly. And then half circle forward back. Okay. So they got real motions in here. So that's really good. Keep pulling out specials and you're sure to impress even the mighty God of Rock. Okay, so that reminds me of a little bit of another game as well. Oh, awesome. Thank you. What was that? New York Sour? New York Sour. We were trying to drink some red wine last night, and as we were drinking the red wine, I'm like, I'm smelling something really off. Something doesn't smell good, and it smelled like someone was burning something, like rubber or something like that, and I was starting to feel nauseous and sick and all that sort of horrible stuff. So I'm like, we gotta leave. We gotta leave. I don't feel good. We have to go somewhere. So we went out to a bar for a little bit, but that left like half a bottle of red wine or unfinished glasses of red wine that were like, okay, well, let's put it in the jar whenever we get back and call it good. Just any new skills. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so easy enough. You put your inputs in like a fighting game still, in between your tracks. I feel like missing a few here and there is probably not that big of a deal, more or less, but
No one works harder than me.
I like this character designs, by the way, already. All right. And then there's also an Ultra, too, which I don't know where that comes in quite yet, but we'll find out a little bit later. All right, I need to line up my buttons like a different way. But my brain's at least correlating buttons, so I'll take it. I'm not going to question why it's correlating buttons like that, but... All right. Oh. Okay. And then I can... And then... Oh, wait. That's not the input. Oh, no. My buttons have stopped working. There. Okay, so maybe there's a... Oh, maybe there's a lockout if you try to input something. And you just so you can't OS it, maybe? Or you can't load it up. Maybe there's a lockout if you do it wrong as well. Because I don't know if there's a rule to lock out, but we'll find that out. Okay. So you probably want to save it more for when they have a little bit more that they have to do on their track side. Oh god, yeah. Now that's not singular button. That fucks up my mind a lot more. Oh god, just okay. And if I'm getting hit, I'm getting comboed for real. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, when it goes to 2 buttons, my brain's like, okay, we gotta change this buttons now. When it's 1 button, my brain will do it, but when it's 2 buttons, it's like, what 2 buttons is that again? So yeah, let's see if I can change that real quick. Okay, let's quit out for a bit here. Yeah, we have no idea what was burning, unfortunately, so we just left. We had to leave. It was real bad. All right, controls. Let's see. Can I change it in any way, shape, or form? No. Button prompt. Dual shock. Dual sense. Nintendo Switch. Nice. Okay, input binding, actually. That might be a better idea, honestly. Or you can do up, down, left, right as well. Oh, interesting. Okay. So actually, let's go back here. So I should be using the dual shock, I figure. And then I can input my buttons as well. So how do I want to do this then? Because if this is a rhythm game, I kind of want to put it into a line. Go to the top of the screen, I have specific proximity, and I'd like to have it met. I don't know if you could do blind or longer, faster strings. All the modification stuff that you get from rhythm games, at least. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know quite yet. But let's find out when I actually pick a real song, and we'll go for there. But yeah, we never figured out what was burning. It just smelled like rubber is the best way to put it. It wasn't like a house fire. It smelled like plastic rubber type stuff. And, you know, it's definitely from the outside. It was from the outside, from somewhere else. Not our neighbor who does burn trash, but he's cool. If he had to burn something plastic or rubbery, 1, he probably wouldn't fucking do it. And 2, he would tell us. So we don't think it was him, but it was definitely somewhere out there, and it smelled bad. It smelled real fucking bad. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to set this up for myself? What works for my brain? Because I think rainbow works for my brain, I feel like, but... So that would be... to the top, but that doesn't feel right in my head, if that makes sense at the same time. So do I just want to do like a keyboard style and just put it across my top layer here? So like more that I'm playing like this instead, with like all my 4 fingers on the top line. It does spread out my pinky really far, and that's a big worry as well. So I'm trying to figure out what works best for me. These 2 top, these 2 bottom, maybe. It was just the bean potato. It was just the bean potato. Fizz was in town. What up, Fizz? Oh shit, what up, Chi Daddy? How you both doing? What if you did just play with a keyboard? Yeah, I guess is a great question. What if I did just play with a keyboard? I mean, honestly, that probably work better for me. I think my only fear is if my keyboard doesn't accept multiple inputs that well, it might get stuck. So there's a thing that I've always had a problem with on Stepmania, that if you hold too many buttons at once, it will not allow you to press past like 3 buttons at once. I don't know if this will do it on my new keyboard. I've never tried it because I have not played Stepmania in years. Let's try it out, actually. You know what? That might be the play. Let's see, not that. Can I just start using it? Oh, I can just start using it. Okay. Let's do input binding. Okay, so how would I want to do this if I had my way of life in that case? And actually, in that case, if I'm going to be using keyboard, I need to take my bracelets off. Or these bracelets off, because my left hand will sit weirdly. Spread that pinky. Oh my god. Alright. So if I want to do judge line, would it be easier if I did it like that? Like, I'm thinking like my numpad. Like, what if I just set it down my numpad line and did it all on that instead? I would like to save my right hand for motion inputs because my left hand... Well, am I just getting a little bit too much pedantic about it. I think a lot about rhythm games. Don't mind me. I think a lot about rhythm games. Let's just do ASDF. All right. ASSDF. And we'll see how that goes to start out with left hand. And I don't think I want to make that way. And actually, you know what? I just rethought it. I think I just rethought how I want to do it. So I want to probably make it like D. This is going to sound really weird when I explain it out loud. But it'll make sense. Maybe. Okay. So D, F, G, H. So that way my fingers, I can use 2 fingers per hand in the middle of my keyboard. And then now what I'm hoping I could do is, if whatever my forward input is, so then what I'm hoping I can do is I can move my fingers up to do the motions up top here and lateral inputs. I'm setting some real fucked up shit right now. And execute move will be spacebar because my thumb's resting. And execute ultra, I haven't even gotten that far yet. Just also make it spacebar. Just make it both spacebar. It's an OS. If I want to execute ultra, I probably want to make it left shift, honestly. All right. I've made the most fucked up inputs of all time. Did it stick? Yes. Oh my god. I made the dumbest inputs of all time. It's not even gonna work properly. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. I even barely played the game. All right, let's do this. All right, so let's just try it out and see how it goes and see what my brain does with all of this. I don't know if the... Actually, let's take a moment here. Look at the characters. Rosetta, King, Hilda, Kosa... Ooh, that's a good character design. Johan, I really like a lot. Ziggy's really good. And Top Hat's also really good. I think I gotta go with King, though. King's really good. This cannot end well. I know. I know. Oh, my gosh. We'll see what happens. Because I'm thinking by keeping my left rights on the outside and my ups downs in the middle, maybe something will happen. Maybe something will be good. Davat doesn't trill me. I'm going to write a letter of complaints over to Modus Games. Excuse me, Modus Games, but what the fuck? Also, what's up, Jimfu, belatedly? How's it going? All right. You know what? Let's just start from the top. We got random. We got Sky Theater. Let's start listening to this good-ass music. Oh, right. Every stage has different music. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking music in this game. All right, well, let's start from the top. We'll start really from the top, then. The king's back to steal more music genres from less privileged groups. The king is back, baby. What up, Petty? How you doing?
Don't mess up my hair now.
Good.
Here are gonna make for one sweet sounding fight.
No, I'm not ready. Okay. Okay. Okay, my brain can get used to it. It's just gonna take a while. Ooh. Okay, no, my brain's not gonna get used to it. It's gonna take way a while. It's gonna be a real big while. But I didn't see any options when I went in either as well. So I'm gonna have to look again, by the way, JU. All right. My brain can adapt to it. It's just gonna take a little bit of training for me to get there is all. Also, I'm like, early? Okay. All right, I'm a bit early, I think. And I like how they add the extra notes in there. That does give that difficulty in there. That makes it a little bit harder to, well, not harder, but I should say it makes it more than just a rhythm game on the rhythm game side. So if someone's really good at rhythm games, they have to watch out for a little bit of extra stuff. Also, I'm not using any attacks for this round, just to get used to my weird-ass layout and see if it's something I want to use. Ooh, yeah. Actually, do I have to let go on time? I actually don't know if I have to let go on time. Actually, apparently I'm still keeping up somehow without using special moves. Shouts to the medium-sized computer. And it does get harder as time goes on as well, so... And it does, the song does loop as well.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten all that cheese.
I think everyone will disagree with you that, yes, you should have actually eaten all that cheese, you fool, you buffoon. You should have eaten more cheese, if anything else. It became a worse spectator sport because things started to blend a little bit. Oh, interesting, interesting. Actually, that's something worth checking, honestly. I didn't even think about that. Let's see if there's something in the options as well to maybe not turn off, but like take down the motions in the background. I don't think that's what I was going for. Audio. Audio's audio. Game. Let's see if there's anything like that. Because, like, that's the kind of stuff that we want to talk about now when the game has not been released yet. So they can put it in their marker and maybe not get it on release, but say, yeah, that's a good idea. That is something we should consider. All right. So I can't seem to find anything in that regard for you there, unfortunately. So I know some rhythm games, and by some rhythm games, I mean specifically when I play Pump It Up, the first thing I do is I turn off the background if the game allows it. If not, I darken the background so my eyes don't blend with the colors as much. But I do appreciate the track being on its own thing entirely. So that's fine by me. Okay. So let's go back here real quick. Center can be your difficulty. There's custom beats. I'm not worried about that. Or no. Did I actually pick? No, I didn't. Okay. Damn, these songs sound really good. I don't think there's any options I can see as well right now. So that might be a coming later thing. I know it's on their mind, though. I know it's on their mind. Because I did bring up the question when I was talking about it. And so I know they're thinking about it. It's just a matter of, you know, getting it in. Yeah, it's no deal break. Yeah, when you're playing the game, I didn't even realize, I wasn't even looking at the top of the screen barely. I peeked up in my health and I went back down. So it might be the same thing whenever you start actually playing the game, where you kind of look up and you look back down and you move on you go on your life. I saw his Doom. This is a massive step up. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I mean, it'll be in public beta on February 4th, after Frosty Faustings. I think is the specific date they're hitting. So... Okay. Actually, I don't know what special moves. Are they all the same? Oh, God. But I can see it, like, out of corner. Now that you've, like, pointed it out, I'm like, it's definitely in the corner of my eye now. All right. Actually, what did I say is my button? I think I said it's my space bar. There we go. Okay, so, yeah. There we are. Oop, and I hit the wrong button. Okay. 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 And I'm just trying to think my way through. Oh, God. No, Brain, you can do this. we just gotta bullshit until it works, until you figure it out. Yeah, it is the part where it just probably gets really hard. And that's why it has a training mode too, I should also say. There's a training mode in here, so if you need to go through all the songs, you can do that. Also, the music I'm really enjoying as well. Yeah, this one's not going so well on the other hand, though. I just looked at my health, I'm like, oh God, I'm dying. Okay, so there is also reversal as well. It's interesting that attacks are identical, so like the speed up buff technically is not real. Yeah, I guess it's the best way to put it, honestly. I mean, everything's gonna be technical, but I mean, there's also general readability, right? Like, however readability works for you personally, might work out as well. Let's quit out real quick, because I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna check out the training mode real quick, because there's a few questions that I didn't get in there as well. Like, there's a tutorial. we went into special moves, but we didn't do EX and Ultras yet either. So I'm gonna actually check that out real quick here. So that said, there's also some stuff. Okay, EX moves don't have a cooldown like specials, but need to feed the EX meter to be used. Fill the meter, hit the right notes at the right time. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's that ultra bar down there. So that's your meter, your ultra meter, I guess. Okay, now you spill, press space to execute a special move. Okay. Oh, and now you want me to play. I'm going to lecture performance. There's one final ace before the encore, though. Okay. Ultra moves are each rocker's strongest ability and requires unique inputs just like their regular special moves, but ultra moves require all 3 bars to be filled. Makes sense. Chart and play it, I mean. Oh, I get what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Yeah. So that's, you can look at your opponent's chart and continue playing it as well if you want to do a speed thing. But yeah, since they'll throw you extra notes at you, you can't always be looking at them. You have to watch your own to some degree. Okay. So it's upright, down left. Okay, so that's like a 360. Okay, gotcha. Card goes wild. Not all rock stars play the same. EX and Ultra moves differ from performer to performer. That's a given. Okay, so they do have separate special moves as well. Gotcha. Okay, so I like how these are just like truly tutorials and everything like that. So let's read a little bit more before I go in again. And I have to figure out how I want to play this game. Oh, this character design is still also really good.
Are you ready?
Alright. Nullifier's Ultra meters behave the same way. Rosetta's regular special moves don't have cooldowns, and they're actually filled by her meter. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's actually more than just, you know, character design and special move inputs. They're actually unique characters. We're getting to like that Guilty Gear scene right there. Okay, so Rosetta's Ultra meter is not filled by hitting the right keys on the track. It needs to be charged by using her EX move. Hold space to charge Rosetta's meter. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I guess it just wants me to keep hitting it every now and then. Because I can't hit any buttons right now, so it's probably just making me do this right now. Okay. What energy? Now try using her special. So she's locked out of using her special until she gets to that meter. And then... Or... YTY. Oh, I actually did it right. Never mind. Okay. And each time you do a special move, the meter will be depleted. But here's the catch. The amount of feel you have on your meter influences the effect of your special moves. Last but not least, keep in mind, you'll still need all 3 bars filled to use your ultra move. Okay. So for them to say you can hold it. Yeah, you didn't need to hold it. You just kind of need to tap it a little bit. It's... I mean, albeit, you know, that was just the training mode thing, so, you know, there's also that. So, chargers, and then reversal.
Are you ready?
Alright, if you react quickly, you can not only block, but counter your opponent's special move of your own. To do it, you'll need to pull off an even stronger special move than the one they just did. Uh-oh, watch out. Okay. So, you can trump their special moves as well. You notice that each special move has a unique color assigned to it. Every time you use a special, the center dial glows with that color. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, yeah, it correlates with the colors on the bar. Okay, I do remember hearing about this now. That makes a lot of sense. You want to know which special move to counter your opponent, you need to pay attention to those signs. So now that it's glowing green, if they use level 1, I need to do level 2 to counter it. All right, so then... Okay, that's time. And then that'll do a higher level 1 from there. Okay, and keep in mind that Ultra and EX moves are also part of the reversal system, where Ultra beats EX and EX beats level 3. Okay, and that's a wrap. On to an awesome jam. Okay, so there's a trump system all the way up to Ultra, and Ultra just wins out. I mean, at that point, your opponent's got a huge one-up on you. So if I go to practice, then in that case... So in that case, let me go back to King real quick and see if he has any sort of what his gimmick is, if anything whatsoever. But yeah, I hope they do good colorblind options as well. That will be a needed thing. They might like throw like a 1 in there or something like that, or a 2 or a 3 or an EX or a U for Ultra. I think that's a accessible thing there if they want to do that. Let's see. First side left, right. AI settings. Yeah, no AI. Okay, so you can just start certain measures. You can do infinite meter and play around with stuff, which I will do that for now. All right.
Are you ready?
All right. Okay. So if I do that, actually, you also mentioned that there's a move list. Let me look at that as well. Okay, so Light of Grace can be repeated 5 times in a row if done right after the last one. Oh, okay, so he changed the special moves together. Okay. A sequence of special attacks deals more damage than normal attacks with reduced cooldown. Okay. And I'm realizing the error of my ways of making my top row not correlate to anything. I might have to go back to stick, honestly. A sequence of special attacks deals more damage than normal attacks with reduced cooldown. Okay. And then my EX move is post note speed is increased for the duration of this attack. Okay, so that's the Accelerando that I was doing earlier. Raw level 3, please don't block. Please don't. I'm begging you. And the star power seekers of ultra attacks deals more damage and so on and so forth. That makes sense. All right. Okay, and then mix. So that makes their pad go a little bit faster, and it throws white bars on them as well because they've gotten hit. So, you know, they can't just necessarily just look at your own character. I mean, it'll get you to buy for a minimum amount of damage. I think is a kind of a good core idea, JU. So that might be a thing that if you're facing off with King, you want to watch out for that and be ready to look over as fast as possible. Because at the very least, you'll be able to, you know, keep your head above water a little bit more. Ultra combo! What up, Jin-san? How you doing? What's going on, fam? All right. So that said, now that I'm thinking of everything, I'm like, I think the arcade stick's going to work better for me. Okay, I'm like, I didn't quit the game, did I? I think overall, the arcade stick's going to work a lot better for me, honestly. Arcade stick or... Nah, I think arcade stick's going to make me happiest, honestly. I was like, controller, maybe? I think arcade stick's just going to make me happiest. And then I have not figured out how I want to do this quite yet. I think it's just... Yeah, I think that I'm like, And then L1 EX is... Okay. And then that's R2 as well. Okay, yeah. So that works out fine, actually, I think. So let's give that a try here, because then that makes my top button just EX moves, my bottom button Ultra moves. And then I will learn the rest from there. I have such a hard time picking up new rhythm games because I'm so bad at, whatchamacallit, really picking up new control styles. I'm a little bit weird about that. All right, so let's see. Mind the ranked coals, mines, and melty in preparation for Combo Breaker. Yeah, you have some preparation. You're preparing a lot earlier than most fighting game players, quite honestly. Most fighting game players are like, well, looks like Frosty Faustings is yesterday. Shit, I gotta get practicing. I gotta get practicing now. All right. So that's good to hear, at least that you're getting somewhere in there. You're getting the practice in early. How's it going so far? Hey, that's fair. That's fair. You know what? That shit worked out for you for Combo Breaker last year. Hell, why can't it work again this year? You can heal apparently right now. My strategy is just to last longer and have a better chance of winning. I think that's a great idea. Let's go find some good music to learn to. Let's see. Actually, now I'm realizing. Hold on a sec. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Maria Ryan is all in the mausoleum. Maybe it's per area. God, there's a lot of songs in here. Jeez, already. God, there's a lot of songs, actually. You know what? Let's go. We gotta pick something. All right, so let me show you all Hilda's moves real quick, or let's review Hilda's moves real quick, so we can figure out what she does.
My eyes see everything.
Let's see what Jacko does.
Hurry up. I gotta hustle.
Okay, damn. Now that I realize that he has that cane there, I'm like, oh, that's good. That's really good. All right, grants 1 heal stack. So level 1 grants 1 heal stack. Each successful attack grants 1 heal stack on level 2. Okay, and that's half circle back. Level 3 provides a damage buff based on the amount of HP the player has left. Higher HP means a higher increase in attack damage, and it gains 1 heal stack. And then EX is recovered depending on how many heal stacks the player has. Okay, so you're stacking your heals, and then you pay it off a little bit later. And then stack's healing effect is doubled, and the number of hits increase depending on how many heal stacks. Okay, and then if you really want to save up for the Ultra, you could do that as well. Okay. So you really want to grant heal stacks. Level 2, if it hits, it grants you a heal stack. You keep going from there. All right. Let's get rocked a little bit. And I mean that in the funniest way possible. Oh. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button, that's why. Okay, there's like a weird thing on my chart. I don't know what that is, actually. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. All right. Okay, actually, I'm wondering for input stuff. If I do get a miss, I wonder if my input does not get taken in then. Or maybe I'm going too fast for it. Every 30 minutes. Does it confuse the brain at all? I know. I'm really bad about this. I'm really bad about me finding what works for me in terms of rhythm games.
Dreams never come true.
It takes me a while to learn rhythm games, but once I figure like where I'm comfortable at, then it's like, oh yeah, rhythm games are easy. I'm missing something for some reason. I don't know why that is sometimes. Like, now I'm missing stuff, and I'm not sure why that is. Am I just doing it too late, too early? Or maybe it just doesn't like my stick? Or I don't know if it's maybe a lockout punishment that I'm not figuring out. And then can I do it like this? Yes. Okay. I can do that. Okay. So during holds, you can also do a special move at the same time. I think to adjust timing? No. Nothing I saw in there quite yet. Oop, I didn't mean to pick rematch. Whoops. And the button's matte to my brain? Exactly. I'm P1 side. Yeah. I'm left side.
Let me cure you.
Also, what's up, Chris? How you doing? Sorry, so I'm not going to make it, though. I think it's interfering with Windjammers too. Understandable. You have your priorities. You know what you like in the world. All right, let's just focus on hitting buttons for a bit. Oh, that was my fault. I like how they do the little punch things while you're holding the freeze as well. Ooh. Oh, maybe because I'm being comboed? And I have to get oh, okay, I think I get it now. So I think there is a lockout period where you can get hit. Oh. And I think if you get in this, you have to get a flawless to get out of the combo, I think is the idea. Okay. Oh. So I think that's kind of a thing that I'm like, okay. So it still rewards you essentially for pressing the buttons to some degree. You just have to... Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. I'm also incredibly bad at rhythm games. Aw, no, you should play it anyway. I mean, how many people are going to be playing it there who's played it before? The numbers are going to be like in the tens, if not less. I think. I'm figuring it out as I go along as well, you know. Because I don't know if it's just me being bad. I don't know if it's a controller thing that's just a little bit off. I'm trying to figure it out. How the first thing when you doing your post inputs while they UK combo you increases the damage you take, decreases damage you take. Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe I am just that off. Or maybe it's just that late, I guess. Oh, wow. Okay, no, maybe it's just really late. Yeah, because that should have not been a flawless, I feel like. Okay. Okay, I think I'm understanding the system a little bit. So I think if there's a string of notes, if you get hit during that, and your opponent hits you during that, you're stuck in a combo. And I don't think you can get out of it in any way, shape, or form. I don't think there's any burst system or anything like that. Is what I'm kind of figuring it out. Does bracket even have a cap? I think it has a cap. I think it has a cap because I think they have a certain amount of hours they get to play on there. Don't quote me on that, though, but I think they have a cap on there. Oh, hey, what's up, Rejax? How's it going? How you doing, fam? Good to see ya. You're alive. You're living. You've not been doomed to die forever. Let me run back real quick here as well. Go back to the tutorial. Let's call it let's go back to interface real quick and see if I can get a little bit more explanation on this. First, I'm there, wake up. Exactly. It's great. Now that people are playing Xrd again, they just like, oh, I'm going to rub it and burst on your wake. I'm like, yeah, don't do that. I mean, you can, but also don't. This isn't Strive where you do that and you basically win the match. You do that, you're like, well, I have more options. My opponent can still kill me, though. All right. Okay, no, that's still right. That's still right. All right, I think what I need to do is... All right, here's what I want to do, actually. That actually might have something to do with everything that's having a problem here. Okay, so now that everything's stopped... Uh-oh, I think I've soft locked the game. No, there we go. Okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit for my pause to come out, and I'm wondering if maybe that's causing the problem. Or something in the stick's causing the problem. Let's go to practice real quick here. Rosetta doesn't... Actually, it does matter because I want to look at other people's stuff, but it's fine. I think Milty is kind of a thing. It's really funny. Okay, that on the other hand, that rules. That rules. As someone who's not played much Melty, that actually hella rules. All right, let's do simple real quick as well. So I can figure out some stuff here on the finer nuanced stuff. But you're doing good? Hell yeah. Honestly, my cousin decides to stop playing Mahjong and go over there. He's going to smoke people in that bracket. Oh, probably. But he has to stop playing Mahjong. Okay. I'm just kind of pressing buttons to see where my... Oop. It's a lot later than I would like it, personally. Nope. And I'm trying to like listen to the music and see if I'm feeling it out. You can kind of hear the ticks on your end, I'm sure, but probably not loud enough to be like, oh, that's the corresponding button that's happening. Yeah, it's just a little bit later, and I think that's my big problem. Is that I'm playing in a way that works for Pump It Up, where you can be a bit early, or rather you want to be early, like DDR and Pump It Up, but for this game, you need to be a little bit later, is what I'm feeling. And that's just something I'm not used to. Oop. Okay, so yeah, maybe doing a little bit later. I have to plan on slow it down a little bit more. Oh, well, not that late, but I'm just trying to figure out the timing and try not to depend on visual as much. And then there's the track getting harder. Okay. Okay, no, that makes sense. I see some flashes on the right here. I know he might just play Mahjong the entire weekend. I mean, he could do that. He could do it at the event as well. Anime, gaming. You get those for free on this channel, boys. What up, boys? How you doing? Oh, man, I've been getting a lot of weird stream performance today. But I'm clear and creamy? Are you sure? Because my stream is not telling me I'm clear and creamy. What up, Drums? How you doing? Oh, yeah, Windjammers do. Almost 60 people. Damn. Have you been growing year over year? Or I guess literally year over year as well, Chris? Because holy shit. Thanks to a tighter judgment on Stepmania. A tighter and later judgment on Stepmania. I would recommend that, JU. That's fast along. Twitch has been fighting for me all day, but it's making trouble now. Yeah, I'm like, my stream is telling me that I have 24,000 drop frames, 12% drop frames. So it's like, oh man. All right, what do you do again? All right, special attacks. Oh yeah, you're the charge person. Right. And so the more I can kind of hit stuff, the better. Okay. Which, what is my charge button anyway? Okay. Okay, so you can hit buttons while you're charging as well. Okay, so yeah, if you start charging... Oh god, that's a weird stretch for button. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how can I also charge the button? Ah. And then... Is that my EX button? I thought it was my execution button. Maybe it's not. And then, yeah, this song's just getting harder. All right. All right, works. I'm trying to do my special move, actually. Am I doing? Is that not her special move? Is that? It's not it. Oh, it's down. Oh, for her. Whoops. That's my bad. Maybe? Should be L1 R1. Okay, I think I fucked something up with my controls. I think that's my fault. That's on me. That's my fault. Let's see. Can I? Oh, I guess that might be just for this stage steady. It's a special overlay. Oh. Okay, so if you want to see special moves, oh, they're right there. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Anyways, that's actually super nice, honestly. Let's see. I cannot change my controls from here, though. Damn it. Okay. So you can hold the charge, yes. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to do it during the training mode bit. I can't tell if my controls are being eaten up or in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe it's just really not happy we're streaming this on rhythm game Wi-Fi. The worst kind of You think Wi-Fi and fighting games is bad? Wait till you play Wi-Fi rhythm games. Every time you press a button, you have to be half a song early to be able to press it properly. All right. Oh no. Button input binding. EX move should be L1 and R1. Yeah, that's correct. Oh no, maybe that's not correct. Cause that's. Oh, that's not right. Oh. Yeah, it thinks. Okay, so the buttons I hit on my controller are technically R1 and L1. It thinks it's R1 and R2, and then I hit R2 and L2, and it thinks it's L1 and L2. Okay, so also make sure you do your buttons before you play this game, JU. Make sure you do your buttons before you start up. Make sure everything is binded correctly. Speed, how high does it go? Let's find out. Let's find out, because I still need to practice anyway. I need an easy character. I need an easy character that I can focus on rhythm games with. Let's just pick, I don't know, television station. All right, so we have all this starting measure. Yeah. We're gonna keep it easy for now for my sanity, my personal sanity. I mean, it's a training mode thing only, so I think if you like want to really futz around with it and like figure out stuff, or you know, really try to push yourself to a further limit, yeah, 2 times 5. Oh no, wait, you can change the bar speed. Wait, you can totally change the bar speed. That is changing the bar speed actually. That is actually changing the bar speed. Yeah, that is in here. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, wait. One thing I want to change. I went to the settings for a reason, though. I'm going to put that special overlay on real quickly. I don't know if you can change it in-game, but you can. Okay. It should be... Or L1. Wait, did I screw my controls up again? I thought... Wait, hold on. What did I just... Did I fuck it up again? I think I fucked it up again. Hold on a sec. He's a Pompadour in special. Let me get to the higher level specials. I'm sorry. I keep going back. I'm like, did I fuck this up again? Okay. EX move. I guess Ultra. I'm using L1 to execute my Ultra. Then I want that to be these two. And then I want my EX moves to be down here then. If that's going to be my special move execution, I want to be on my top one. So that... I guess it changes per character, maybe. Is maybe my guess as well. Or did I not save my changes? Maybe that's what it was. I'm figuring stuff out as I go along here. I am also going in very blind to everything. Okay. So I did that right. Okay. Let's try that out here. We'll save the changes. We'll go back out here. Go back to training once more. We'll figure out a little bit more. We'll see if King uses the Pompadour in one of his attacks. I hope he is. I hope he will. I forgot what I was listening to already. I was enjoying it. I hadn't got that far. I don't know. I think it's this one, maybe? I don't remember. Okay. Start practice again. We're going to go through all King specials. We're going to get used to it.
Are you ready?
All right. I'm going to change the settings, actually. I mean, this might be detrimental over in the long run, but I was asked to help out with this. Unfortunately, I have a commentary block at the same time. So I'm like, I would love to do the commentary for this tournament, but I have a commentary block allegedly at the same time. Or someone's claiming me at the same time. So I'm like, damn, all right. So it's like, it is what it is. It is what it is, but... Okay. No, he doesn't use it. Wait, there's one more. There's one more thing. Or... Oh, well, actually, he has the Iron Man beam. Okay, I forgive you now. You have the Iron Man beam. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Okay. I'm trying to see, like, how quickly I can, like... Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you can do it pretty fast in between everything. And I mean, I guess I say rather you have to. If you want to keep the combo. You want to keep the motherfucking rhythm up, you know? You want to get that Iron Man super. Alright, and now if I want... And I keep doing that because I have bad inputs. That's Accelerando, so that just fucks him up. Oh, because I don't have any special right now. So if I try it, it doesn't work until I guess I have the special back. Okay. And then so I can do the mid special at any time then. For now. Okay. Okay, no, okay, that makes sense. All right. So hopefully if you're at Frosty Faustings and you have the opportunity to run through here, you can give this game a try. Because it's definitely going to have a high skill ceiling. Oh, wait. That's going to be the one that screws me up. Although it's very satisfying when you get to those parts and it actually hits the buttons. It sounds like you get the beats of the songs and everything else, like that he did in like Killer Instinct, for example. For fun fact, by the way, for those who don't know. Oh man. All right, my brain's breaking on this one. Ah. All right. Oh man, that gets hard really fast. Holy shit. Holy shit, that gets really hard really fast. Okay, but I assume that more often than not, until you get to the really high level stuff, people are probably going to be, you know, dead or something before then, because there's a lot more to pay attention to than just the rhythm game aspect. And I think that's the big thing I have to get used to, you know, not focusing on the rhythm game, not focusing on just the rhythm game aspect and getting moves out and kind of paying attention to everything else. There's a lot to pay attention to, which I think will be a little bit hard for me personally, but rewarding whenever I'm able to take in everything in. Hey, most people were begging for that problem, honestly. What up, Guardian? Speaking of Frosty Fausty / Combo Breaker, we got the Combo Breaker Master of Ceremonies out here of Mystery Game Tournament. Guardian also runs the 2v2 Mystery Game Tournament at Combo Breaker as well. What's up, Guardian? How you doing? All right. So I got the general concept. So I think it's just a matter of playing a little bit more. And letting the computer take it easy on me. Accepting that the computer needs to beat my ass a little bit. Or, nope. God damn it. I hit every button that sent me back to the front. Let the computer beat my ass over a little bit here. But, you know, starting to get used to, like, playing the game, what I should be looking out for, so on and so forth. This one. You do what you can, and that's a fucking lot. It's a goddamn lot. I am looking forward to saying hi to you next week. As always, I'll be busy with everything, as you know. But what are you going to be up to? Where can I expect to see you? What are you going to be doing? All right. What, can I start off with a special move? No. Okay, it won't let me. I have to start playing. All right. All right, so that's my level 3. Actually, can I? Shit, I was hoping it would be like, hey, you can slap your special moves on screen. Here you go, fam. It's like, it's only 4 special moves, but I'm really dumb, you see. I'm really forgetful. There's some mechanic in there that I don't get, and I think it's the... quote-unquote combo system. I think that's the best way I can put it. I have not figured out why I can't press buttons sometimes. Oh god. Okay. Oh, okay. So that was the chaining of that level 1 move as well. Okay, I'm getting there.
Thank you very much.
With regards to the combo, can you go says with regard to combo, in terms of like figuring out like how I get out of combos, you mean? Or also, what's up, Eskimo? How's it going? 3's and mystery, relaxing as much as possible. Let me know if I need popcorn. Someone offered, and I can't remember who offered. Someone offered, though. But I'll probably just honestly say, oh, it's Pandabetic. Pandabetic offered to pick me up some popcorn. But Pandabetic's also going to be on commentary, so I don't know why he said that. At least I think he's on commentary. He's going to be busy, too. I'll probably just ask you anyway, so you'll be chilling. I mean, honestly, if you don't hear back from me, I mean, send me a message so I don't forget. But if you don't hear back from me, just get me cinnamon roll, the biggest pack you possibly can. If I get that by itself, I'm super fucking happy. I am super happy. Also, I'm going to tell you a tech right now, a secret tech that people did not buy this flavor. And I bought it because I'm like, well, this is all that's really left. That's all I have. And the Greek vinaigrette is like one of my top flavors. I mean, all the top flavors are really good, but it's one of my top non-sweet flavors. It's really good. I think people were sleeping on it because like, Greek vinaigrette, what's that? It's delicious. That's what it is. You have an idea about the lockout? Okay. Tell me your idea. I would love to hear the idea, actually. I won't click any. Well, I will click something because I can quit at any time, but but I can quit at any time. Not even see my tax return before the trip so I can justify the popcorn purchase.
Pay attention.
Like, I got my, all right, thanks, Biden, for the $10,000 for credit forgiveness, school forgiveness. I'm going to spend it all on popcorn. See you later, nerd. That was not my level 1. I need to do my level 1. Okay, so it's just like throwing it as much as... Okay, and then... Okay, so that's this full... That's a full thing in itself, then. Okay, so that's a Rekka, more or less, then. Ah! I know I wanted to do. I just... Okay. I wonder if maybe there's a lockout, like a true lockout. Okay, and if I do get locked out, then I can't use that as a chain. Okay. Damn, that did this. I looked up and that pompadour swang. That swang. Hey, turn down that rock and roll down there. I'm trying to get some sleep. Hey, what's up, heretic soul? How's it going? Oh gosh, and that's how to articulate without pointing at the option. And it means it's saying first toggle that. Okay. Do you mean the in-game option or the out-of-game option? I guess that's a better question. Do you want me to go to the options on the main menu or the options in game, because there's multiple options? Yes, so nobody did yet. Yeah, no one's getting that shit. We forgave it, but it's just in the courts now. And the moment that we get out of the office, the moment that we get voted out of the office, we're gonna be like, well, look at the Republicans. It's like, no, you fucking did that. You did that. You held it up in court, and now they're gonna make us pay double somehow. We forgive you. It's fine. We forgive you on behalf of everyone else. I apologize for the bank. All right. let me go rematch, and I'll go to the menu inside game, assuming that's where it is.
Bow down before the king.
I think King will be my, if I have time to play, it'll be my go into things character. Just for the sake of, okay, so there's no options in here. So let me exit out here, and I'll go to the main menu, options. So here we are. We're in the main menu options. Buddy, you big fucking nerd, where is my money? I'm sorry, that's really good. Oh my god, that's really good. Okay, in game day, there's a thing where we keep added number of vertical right next to the tracker, and I was thinking that if each of those counts as a combo, you can't regain control to the next one. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's easy, and let me re-angle that for folks. And I you know, we're on, you know, mime to mime communication here. So you're saying, and I think this makes sense, is that for an entire measure of the song, if you start getting hit during that, you can't break out of it until the following measure where you can start pressing buttons again. But yeah, it's a tutorial thing. To turn on the measure lines, that was a tutorial thing. No, that's fair, that's fair. It's also my job as someone who really likes rhythm games to bridge the gap between rhythm games and fighting games as well. If I ever want to commentate this game, because it becomes a thing, I gotta be able to bridge the gap between the two realms. Not everyone's gonna be playing them both. Not everyone's like JU. Not everyone's like me. Not everyone's like Mini-Matt. Mom to mind communication now. Both of those are wrong, closed captioning. I have a few complaints and they're all about you. Okay, but I see what you're saying. And to really break it down for folks as well, and this is a theory. This is just a theory right now, so don't quote me on that. I have not picked Final Destination yet, funnily enough. Let's see. I'm gonna have to actually go into the game here real quickly.
Are you ready?
What does this Blanca-ass character do anyway? Not move list. Settings. Still special overlay for my own sanity, but okay, so what we're deciding is like, okay, if you get hit during a measure here and you don't, I think if you have an absolute miss versus an absolute hit, you're stuck for that measure and you can't press anything out in between the two of them. So you're stuck until the following measure.
A lot of brains. Now for double time. Encore. Again. Time for the finale.
And I think that's actually a thing that makes maybe King not great. Now I'm thinking about it. Because there's combo breakers in this game. The reversal system that we talked about a little bit at the beginning there, but for those who came a little bit late, you can kind of see it right now. If you're looking at that middle section of the screen, I don't know why I'm pointing on my screen like you can see it. I'm not John Madden. I can't just circle shit on screen, although I should get something like that. You can kind of see the circle on the screen right there. That's showing the special move that's coming out. So the whole chain Rekka system is all of King's level 1s. So if the opposite player is expecting that, they don't have to really, they can take a very reasonable guess to say, oh, if I hear the special sound go off, let me just try a level 1 and see if I can, or level 2, I guess in that case, or level 3 and try to reversal it. So that might make King very reversal susceptible, but he fucks around with the timing aspect and the reaction aspect to say, okay, are you looking out for this now? Do you know what's going on? First, it's a knowledge check. Do you know what's going on? If so, are you able to play around with the, I get to control the timing with this? And if so, then do you know if I'm going to do level 1, level 2, or are you going to be expecting, how are you going to do that? I could probably, wheeze off some wins because actually, what is your... Okay. Right. That's your super, right? Oh, that's my worst button, though. Triangle circle is like the worst button for me because or triangle X is my worst button combination. How, Oh, we're just kind of seeing how fast you can kind of mash moves out, and it's pretty fast. But if you do another special move, you do lock yourself out of level 1 as well. Okay. Ah! Okay. And yeah, as it gets more intense, your rewards get a lot higher if you're able to keep your patterns up and not make a miss. Yeah, and like you really start going in there. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm in tech mode right now. I'm having a fun time learning what can I do, essentially. Oh, that's my worst button combination though. And then forcing my brain to actually adapt to like I have to press these buttons. You can be a little bit sloppier than I'm actually being though. I'm being too I think specific on myself. You can kind of get away with being a little bit sloppy, but I think like at the same time, it comes back to that combo system. Like if you mess up and your opponent gets one clean on you, then it's just gonna be, you know, too bad, so sad. Yeah, you can do this. And you can still go to level 2 after that. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right, so what do we got here? All right, I've pieced together the puzzle. I've gone through the La Mulana. I have not gone through the La Mulana. I have never been through La Mulana. I will never go through La Mulana. But we've got the knowledge here. All right, so let me re-summarize everything we've learned here today. What's up, kindest weapon? How you doing? Dibs on mom. We're all due if I'm supposed to be in the mind disengagement. And let's go back to the main menu as well because main music is really good. Okay, so as you can see, you press the buttons on the line as they come up. Easy enough. Well, hard enough, actually. The charts are kind of fucked. They're kind of fucking tough. So you press the buttons as they come up, so on and so forth. You can get locked out, and you can't press a button until next measure if you do fuck up to some degree worse than your opponent. I don't know what that degree is. I don't know if it's a miss versus a flawless or something like that, but some sort of discrepancy will allow you to be locked out and your opponent to beat your ass for an entire measure. But keep pressing buttons if that happens. Then you have your level 1, 2, 3 special moves, your EX and your super. Your EX costs 1 bar. It does something special to your opponent. Your Ultra does huge damage, might work with your other special moves. Your certain special moves can do certain things here and there depending on your character. You gotta actually go read their stuff to figure out what they're supposed to do. If you use a level 1, it can be beaten by level 2. Level 2 can be beaten by level 3. Level 3 can be beaten by EX, and EX can be beaten by Ultra inputs. So if you're able to react to what your opponent's doing, you can combo break them effectively by using that reversal system. That's it. That's it. The game's easy. Game's easy. Too bad it's hard to play. No, it took a little while to get there. It took a while to really piece all those things together. So it was measures, huh? I think so. It's hard to tell without someone else on the other end to test that for me. Because it would be easy if I had someone like, okay, I'm going to press buttons. You miss this next measure. Or you miss this next button. And I'll press a button. And then you try hitting buttons afterward. It's hard to set something up like that by yourself, you know? Easy game, top 1, see me and God of Rock. Jinson dropping everything, calling into work and saying, I'm not going to be at work. I gotta go to Frosty Faustings. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, honestly, that the game didn't explain that. That's why I went back to interface for a bit, because I'm like, did I miss something? Let me go back to special moves one more time. Because it did interface and special moves in the beginning. And I'm like, I don't think I missed anything. Everybody presses special inputs, followed by the finisher at the end. Okay. Okay, so level 1 special. Okay. Plus special moves says extra white notes to your opponent's track, which hurt even if avoided. Yep. Every special has its own bar, which is over time. Can you handle level 2 and level 3 specials? And then... Essentially, it's rock, Mighty Rock Art. Yeah, it doesn't explain it anywhere, I don't think. As far as I see. As far as I see. So yeah, I think that'll be a feedback point to say, I know you want this to be an accessible game, yes. But you do need to explain why a person is pressing buttons and not getting buttons pressed effectively. You know what my dumbass also forgot to do, or not forgot to do in terms of like, I fucked something up in terms of setup, but what I forgot to do in terms of information that was very important as well. My friend, he sent me over some songs to say, hey, these are some of your easier songs, because the songs, as you may have noticed, don't have any difficulties linked to them. So I'm like, oh, right, I need to actually get that list up there. Let's see. If you're trying to ease the game mechanic, practice mode, and playing songs like Inbound, Call to Battle. Okay. So let me go to practice real quick here. Once again, I'm going to play King once more. I think King will be an interesting character at the start. Okay, songs like Inbound, Call to Battle. Uh-oh. Call to Battle, Stillness. I saw Stillness somewhere. Stillness, Off the Rails, Burdens, Ashes. Oh, Off the Rails. I saw it. Actually, there's Inbound as well. Okay. We'll do Inbound. We'll play around with Inbound, because that'll give me more time to actually explain stuff. Yeah, I feel like this is something the game should explain. I'm shocked that it didn't, but once again, this is a pre-release, so, you know, not everything is going to be perfect in there. Not everything is yet all that yet in there, so room for improvement, if not. Just shut Faust down. Unfortunately, there is no Faust. Actually, Faust in this game would be fucked up. Yeah, you get a random effect on your opponent's bar. Oh, cool, cool. The most miserable thing that could possibly happen in any other rhythm game. Okay. I have a really bad habit of doing that. And if you get 4 of them off, if you manage to get 4 of them off, then... And I guess if you're in a combo, or if you realize that your opponent got, like, locked out... Yeah, that's a great opportunity. Actually, I wonder... Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, I was seeing if I could, like, lock him down with one special move. Like the Blue Moon. No, you can't do anything. Okay. I was like, can I do Blue Moon as a setup? If it hits, then I can combo out of it. Yeah, no, you can't. Okay. That would be fucked up if you could. And I was wondering if that maybe is possible. I'm trying not to be that guy also, but I can't help but feel like some of the charts are off still. Like, even from how I play rhythm games where I hit the button a little bit early, I can't help but feel like some of them are just slightly off. And I don't know why. I think it's just a me thing. I don't think most people will notice. Oh, I actually hit all that. Shouts to me. My brain's actually starting to meld to what the buttons are supposed to be at, to some degree. Okay.
Now for double time. Encore.
I'm like seeing if I can like press 2 buttons at once and like get a move out at the same time. Yeah, okay, you can, I think you can do that. So like, if I do that. Oh my god. That's really hard actually. Or if you have to hit it in between beats or not. Okay. So let's see if I can set it up one more time then. And see if I can get hit by something and see why I get locked out. Or when I get locked out. And then I'll go from there and see if I figure it out. Yeah. I think it's just, I don't even got the tip is at this point. Because the game looks great. The music's like really good so far. Oh, the characters I really like a lot. Like, the character designs I really liked a lot. They're unique characters as well, so that heckin' rules. I think it's just at the point where it's like, you iron out those little accessibility tidbits here and there. Explain yourself a little bit more in there, and then it's like, it's good. It's good to go. We have not checked out Kosaku yet either, so let me get Kosaku in there. Local speedrunner does an inbound run of God of Rock. I am officially a speedrunner. That's funny. That's really funny. Let's see. What was the other ones? Let's see. I'm trying to see what other songs there were recommended to me. Maybe these are stages based on something a little bit. Let's see. Off the Rails, I think, was one of them. Yeah. So both plenty of time and also like no time as well, because I think they have physical releases coming as well.
Your doom. Are ray guns allowed?
Are ray guns allowed? Always bring a gun to a dance battle. All right, what do you do? Oh, you don't have a level 1. Reduces the note speed of the opponent. Oh, the opponent's judge line is frozen. They can mash their buttons to shorten the duration of the effect. Oh, shit. Okay. Continues when bar change between his fire stance and his ice stance while resetting all active cooldowns. And then on his... Oh, Jesus. Okay, he's a stance character. Holy shit. I didn't expect that. All right, Kosaku steals 1 bar off his opponent's meter. Deals double the damage if the opponent is still in effect of an ice stance attack. Okay, so this is fire stance. All right, Taiyu Fire. A multi-hit with a longer attack sequence deals double the damage if the opponent is still in effect. Okay, I get it. I get what you want to do. Bar change between fire and stance. And then his ultra is entirely on his fire stance. Okay, so I'm trying to change between the two stances. Hit some ice, change, hit fire, get rewarded, and then change back. Oh, God. Okay, a stance character. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, so if I... Alright, so I got locked out, and I purposely missed one. So if I missed this one... Yeah, I think you're right about a measure or so. So my measure should... Actually, I have a second idea. Well, no, actually, no, I don't think I have a second idea. I think you're about right for about a measure. I think you're about right for that measure. Yeah. I already forgot your special moves though. I already forgot your special moves.
Anything amidst this noise.
That is not a character for me to start off with. I do not do stance characters for a reason.
What's my greatest show yet?
New challenger? Or change my character? Okay. Alright, I had an idea though, as well, of things that might be a little bit additional. Now that I know that they have these like special abilities, I'm wondering if maybe this guy has something like in his stuff that also freezes your ability to play, and maybe I have to mash out like the character I picked had in their repertoire. Their special moves. That's what I was looking for. Oh my god. Also, what's up, Antics? How you doing? I did not say hi to you because I was laughing too much about the shutting the Faust down thing. God damn it. Alright. Curious. What do you guys have? Causes a dizzy state on the opponent for each attack they fail to block. Oh, locking the control for a time. Okay. Maybe that's what it is then. The effect adds up and starts after the special ends. Okay. For each attack they fail to block. Okay, that's why. It causes a dizzy state on the opponent for each attack they fail to block. Locking control for a time. Okay. Oof, that's rough, actually. Holy shit. I mean, if the opponent is good at pressing buttons, you know, that's his own thing. Flicker the opponent's nose. Oh, gross. That's actually pretty disgusting. Is only charged by using special moves. A stackable buff is granted that increases the total dizzy and flickering effects time, while also reducing any cooldowns. Charged using special moves. Okay, but the controls are briefly locked whenever this move is used. Okay. The flicker while also using the dizzy state for attacks that are not blocked. Okay. Okay, I got you. Think about the stealth check on top of attack leader. You should get a world record run. Oh, gosh. All right. So this makes a lot of sense now. And by it makes a lot of sense, I mean, wow, this character seems good from the... Oh, I used my level 3. Oh, God. Yeah, I got locked out for that one. And I stacked it horribly. Okay. So that's character specific. And so maybe the other character I played against, the Johan character, also has something like that. Oh, I forgot your special moves. Ah! Just, it's really hard to pause in this game, and I do not know why. Okay, ray gun zap. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I failed to block that one because I was way too early. Oh, God. Okay, that was almost bad. Just... Oh, he reversaled it. I just saw it. Okay, that was a reversal. Oh, God. I feel like I picked the hardest computer to play against then in that case. Right. This computer is out for blood. Holy shit. So I'm adding slash to all my sentences. I have a secret for you. I have a secret for you, Antics. I have a secret for you. You're never gonna get used to it. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna fucking happen. You're gonna be adding that for the rest of your fucking days, or until you get a new keyboard, I guess, and you find a new problem. That said, how's your new keyboard? Is it treating you good? All right. Damn. Okay, so then let's go new challenger real quick, because I'm kind of going through the characters as well to see what everyone does. Johan. Let's put like Top Hat in there instead for a bit. Let's see. I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Don't you mean Friday slash? I'm gonna come in like join, and then you're gonna come in and say join, and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go anywhere. I'm trying to find all these songs that are worth. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe I should just let's just pick a song. You're so close. Holy desktop. Oh shit. You and Streaker Skeletons both out here with the new setups. Having a little duel. What? Slash. Signature special attacks deals more damage. Okay. Increases damage by 20% on normal attacks and by 50% on special attacks. Can be stacked once, doubling the effect and resetting the buff's duration. Counter multipliers can extend its duration. Okay. Okay. Choose number of hits if used after another special. Okay, so its EX does extra damage. So, like Potemkin's Heat Knuckle. Excuse me. Secret special attacks. Oh, that's a command throw. style. Okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm playing around with these a lot. 2, 1, slash. Oh, that's weird. How do I do that? Oh, those are offbeats, I think. Maybe? Alright, I also forgot the special moves already. Okay, so my buff meter's in the middle. What were your special moves again? I already forgot. Oh, it's an up. Oh, shit. Okay, that's why I'm fucking it up. Alright, I think Top Hat also has some sort of stun as well. Assuming that he's a Venom-like character, probably has a set play thing, is what I'm guessing. But let's check out his moveset as well. Now that I'm actually like understanding what I'm looking for a little bit more, let's see what you have as well. Actually, no, don't do Zig, or I'll do Top Hat. Ah! I will do Top Hat. You can do someone else for the time being. Because if stuns is that strong, I think that might be the way to really get your first level win in the tournament, JU. I think that would be kind of the play, honestly. Fuck healing. Fuck healing.
Wanna gamble with me?
Just taking hits.
The light will protect me.
Alright. No, not yet. Give me a second. Okay. Special attacks. Each following successful hit decreases all of Top Hat's other special cooldowns and effect. Oh, wow. Has to cooldown on the next special move, especially if it's used shortly after. And freezes the opponent's cooldown during the attack. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't have any stuns. Maybe there is a system in there for getting comboed. I'm not sure. I am not sure. That is something I need a little bit more explaining on, I feel like, personally. But that's just me. That's just me, I believe. Okay. I'm just kind of picking songs, you know. There was a list of songs that... I think there is still a system in there for general comboing, because I got hit by a special, and I was unable to do anything for a bit. And then after that measure, I was able to. So I think you're still right, Artesian. I still think that exists. Oh, God. Oh, God. I have to, like, get better at, like... Oh, God. Yeah, like right there, I could hear that I was hitting that combo for there. So yeah, I guess there's a combo starter in there. Oh, God. Oh, God, I missed my opening on the next one. That was bad. That was bad.
Always do.
Whatever it may be, if we could not be sure it's not a bug, it needs a rework. I think it just needs to be explained. I think that's just legitimately what it is. I think it just needs to be explained. And I'm not going to say that's it, quote unquote, but that's the, clear solution to me, at least. It's like, okay, it just needs to be explained a little bit more. Because once that's explained, I feel like the game is laid fairly bare. And then they can get to like character, like what each character is kind of like doing or what to kind of look out for matchup wise almost. But I think even before this, it's like, hey, you just kind of just kind of play around with the characters. Go into every character, touch every character, figure out what each character wants to do, and then plan out from there a little bit when the lockout ends. Yeah, that would be nice as well. That would be very good. Something that's like denoting like, okay, I fucked up somewhere along the line,
Wanna gamble with me?
and here's the punishment. Punishment ends here. What are my options as well? If I have any options. Oh shit, the song's already starting. I'm trying to remember my special moves. Okay. Quarter circle forward. Quarter forward, down forward. And then half circle forward. And the next special move if it's used shortly after. Okay, so temporary buff. Doing the attack, and then, okay. All right, we're going back in there. I'm going to immediately forget my special moves because I... Oh. Maybe I shouldn't let, you know, special moves happen either. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that needs to be laid out for me. I think I'm just heckin' stupid because I don't understand it at all. I just do not get the combo system at all. Oops, I did not want to go undertow again, but that's fine. Hope they can hold their breath. Hey, don't hold your breath. They might not be able to. They're fighting for their lives out there, as in like, please stop fighting me so I can go upstairs. I mean, this guy seems to be doing fine.
The light will protect me.
That guy seems to be doing fine. They're just big chilling underwater. I wonder if you can reversal. I just thought about it. Am I actually missing, or? Yeah, it's hard to tell. I cannot tell if I'm like. I'm trying to like pay attention. Like, I'm trying to find something to pay attention to see if it's like telling me something. Like I'm locked out, but I can't see anything that's like really obvious besides.
Always do.
Yeah, I haven't exactly figured out. I'm like looking at all the elements of the screen anytime I can't press buttons to see like, is there maybe something I'm not looking at? So I look away from my I'm looking away from my buttons for a little bit to see if there's anything else around there. And I'm not seeing anything. I can't tell if that red circle in the middle that's red on my side is just me taking damage, or it pulsing is me being locked out. I haven't figured that out quite yet. So that's the part I'm trying to figure out as well. How are they talking underwater? What do you mean how they're talking underwater? They have megaphones attached to their faces, so they're able to just yell really loudly. What's up, Sideshow? How you doing? So I play Monolith to try and figure this out, and I can't think of anything but my first theory. No, I think that's fair. Also, too, don't miss out. Don't miss out on Monolith. Monolith's a good game. Hopefully it's going good, though, that said. I forgot what the other songs were as well. I mean, it sounds cool. Skull Rules, yes. Skull Rules as well. Skull Rules, Monolith Rules.
Come on. Don't mess up
Good
my
games.
paper now.
Move over. I'm busy.
Uh-oh. Is the stream lagging now? Did the stream just lag throughout that? Was that bad? Oh, the Skull Ship and Monolith. Oh. Okay, also that then. Okay, so you get the charge through that. So if I see you charging, you're just holding it the entire time. Oh god. Didn't I turn the computer on easy? Did I forget to turn the computer on easy? Because holy shit. Because I feel like the normal computer is whooping my ass. He died of natural causes. King has died of natural causes. He's dead. He's gone. Oh, let me go back real quick. Exit out. Turn the computer back to easy. I might not turn the computer back to easy. I need easy. Oh gosh. All right, for real this time. Oh Jesus. There's hard and there's God of Rock. Oh god. I will not be that good for a long time. I will not say never. I just will not be that good for a long time. Aliens were inside him all along. What up, off? How you doing? This is God of Rock. It is a rhythm game cross-play fighting game. As you can probably see from the main bar that is playing on screen, the notes roll up to the end point of your bar. You press it on the beat, hopefully, and you do damage to your opponent. And if you press it at the same time as your opponent, then you block attacks. You have special moves as well. Each character is actually unique. There's a lot to take in, honestly, when you're looking at it for the first time. It looks basic on the forefront. Then there's a lot of small, nuanced stuff that's smart, but you have to study it a little bit. You got to study it a little bit to figure out what the hell's going on. The fight game mechanics fit in a little bit with. Also, what's up, Ryu? How you doing? The fight game mechanics. Oh yeah. It sounds like Artesian pretty much got you up there. But yeah, you have your special moves, your level 1, level 2, your level 3, your EX, and your Ultra. And you can beat your opponent's super by responding with a higher level 1. How do you raw super? You need all your meter, all 3 bars in the bottom left. And then use it. And then you use it. I'm trying to figure out some of these other moves, other songs. Memory Imbalance is one of the easy ones. Let's go ahead and do that. I was understand how the two genres fit together. I mean, I think the big thing is like fighting games are a lot of rhythm games, honestly. It's just figured out how.
Move over. I'm busy.
I'm just trying to figure out how to the nuances of this game and what's trying to fit in between everything else as well. Can I just start off with? Yeah, no, it won't let me start off with just attacking. Okay. Oh, I was gonna just start my Rekka, but that did not work. I did not get my Rekka out for some reason. If I drop a special move, do I? If I miss my special move, do I also get locked out? It's a great question. But yeah, that bottom left corner where the Ultra is, that's your super meter. If it fills up all the way, you can use your Ultra. But you can also use EX moves once you have a bar in it as well. All right, I missed that button there, so I'm locked out now. First combo. Okay. So we're trying to figure out the full mechanics, because the game unfortunately does not yet fully explain itself on terms of like being locked out, taking combos, quote unquote, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so he has his Rekka stuff. Rekka stuff's pretty easy. It's just very obvious, so I have to be able to throw in like a level 2 or a level 3 or something like that to be able. Actually, what happens when you throw 2 level 2s at each other? They didn't say anything about that. Now I'm thinking about it. I actually don't know. I guess they both just go out anyway. I guess they just come out anyway. Huh? What's the thought? I see like 5 seconds of this. Is that a rhythm fighting game? It is. It is Corn Dandy. You're right. But yeah, I'm actually doing every time I'm doing any of the special moves in the game. Those are actual inputs, and it might be easier if I can like show it in like the menu screen so you can see what I'm actually like inputting, because it won't show you what I'm doing because it's hidden behind everything. But there is an actual move list where here's your move set of stuff that you can do as well with everything else. So in between the buttons that you're pressing at the same time, or at the same time, honestly, I think like press 2 buttons at once or 3 buttons at once to make all of them happen. You can get these special moves out, and that'll do additional damage to your opponent as well. So it doesn't show that I'm doing it because it's obviously focused on showing the rhythm bars at all times of the game because it needs to show the rhythm bar at all times of the game. What's up, Cuttlefish, man? Oh my god. But yeah, you do them completely independently of any rhythm button presses. So I can miss out on rhythm button presses and do my special move, and assuming I don't get hit in return, the special move will still come out. But yeah, so it's a little bit under the hood. There's some under the hood stuff, but I mean, if anything, that makes it more like fighting games. It's all the cool stuff is under the hood. Yeah, Ryu, I'm not gonna lie to you. You kind of do need a galaxy brain to play this game. You gotta be built different. I'm built different, but I'm built poorly. I'm built with cheap parts. I can only pay attention to so much. Yeah, like, so I plinked it that time. I did one button right after the other. I forgot what my level 2 is. I think it's, there it is. So now I'm just kind of like, and each character has a unique mechanics as well, where his is more like he has Rekkas. That's a weird terminology for someone who doesn't play fighters, I assume. But basically, he can chain his level 1 special over and over again really fast, and get a lot of damage off of that. So that makes him very, very strong in that regard of, like, he can rack up damage very quickly, but because of how the special system works, where because this is level 1 special, if the opponent in reaction does a level 2 special, it gets beaten out, like 100%. So the mind game becomes, okay, well then I'll use my level 1 special, and then use my level 2 special, or level 3 special, or something else to bait out your bait out. And so it's like an I knew you knew I knew type of situation. So that's where more of the fighting game aspect comes in, is reading your opponent so that you can do a move that beats out theirs. Who's a grappler? There is not really a grappler. Johan, I think, is the closest idea of one. Yeah, but it's not really a classic grappler in any way. Johan's just the closest, I think. Yeah. It's one genre fusion that I feel like it should have happened a lot more often. There's not many fighting rhythm games or rhythm fighting games. There's Slap Happy Rhythm Busters, and I guess there's Bust a Groove on the other end for combative rhythm game stuff. There's Bust a Groove 1 and 2, but beyond that, there's not really a lot out there. It's just not a genre that gets fused very often, which is weird because there's like all these videos going around with fighting games. It's like, oh yeah, I put the fighting game buttons you need to press into a DDR style chart, and this is the time you need to press those buttons at. It's like, oh yeah, I get it now. I get how I'm supposed to press the buttons. It's like, yeah, why are we doing this more often, actually? And so as the songs go longer as well, if both players are good enough, the song does get harder. It gets progressively more difficult. Outside, the opponent throwing stuff at you will make it more difficult anyway. So this game has a very, very, very high skill ceiling. An extremely high skill ceiling. So there's a lot to learn in this game. There's a lot to grow in this game. It grows in all probably the right ways, I would say. Between being a rhythm fighting game, where your execution has to get really high, your reaction has to get really good, and your ability to read the opponent has to be really good. But you have to do all that at once, and that's one hell of a mental load. So I'm very curious to see what the high level of this game ends up looking like. Right now, I'm still trying to figure out how to map my buttons in a way that makes me happy, and I'm trying to commit it to memory. Because it's weird playing in a square box when you have a lineup that's all flat, all sideways. So I think that's if there was something I was going to focus on at the very minimum, that would be my first thing I'm going to work on. Is getting used to my buttons being it. Oh god. Getting used to my button positioning, because being sideways really fucks with me. Rhythm games aren't a problem normally, but figuring out how to set myself up for a rhythm game is a lot. So it's interesting. Like, this pace of song is just about my limit, honestly. That's about my limit of what I could probably do the most of right now as well. Because yeah, Ryu said it right. This is a Galaxy Brain game, and this is like the lowest entry level. This is gonna be a little bit hard to get good at. Skill ceiling, skill to pay the bills. The skill ceiling, the skilling. Yeah, I'm not sure how you'd feel like grappling in this game, but then again, there's a character who stuns you as his main mechanic. Oh, did you miss a button? You're stunned for like a lot of measures, and it leads into a combo. And I could do another one that does the same thing, so it's kind of weird. Man, super opponent needs to play Dragon Force to block it. This whole game just turns into Dragon Force at its highest level. Yeah, but I also feel the same way off. This feels like a game that'd be really cool to watch once you have the two players going up against one another. Like, once you really get it going, it's gonna go. It's gonna pop the fuck off when this game gets released. And still got an April release date, so we have a while. But, I ain't gonna be up there for a long time. This is taking power. Yeah, this is KI on a different level. That's right.
Move over.
This is Killer Instinct on a completely different level. I don't think my stream likes to load this game, honestly. I'm looking off to my side here. I'm like, oh, there's like missing frames like hell. If I wanted to mix it up, then that's when I start doing level 3 there to beat out their level 2. Okay. Ah! Wrong button! Okay. I'm trying to like eyeball like how much damage that's doing as I get each hit. And I'm sure the damage is really fucking high because every time I hit the final one, it feels like the match is over. Here's someone say Twitch is misbehaving. Could be a global issue. Oh, okay. I mean, might be a global issue, but realistically, I'm kind of like, my internet has not always been reliable. It hasn't always been all reliable, I think is the best way I want to put that. Hasn't been always the greatest aspect. Hold on, let me quit out for a bit here. So yeah, I think we figured out the general aspects of the game. Yeah, it's having a bit of troubles with this. Yeah. I feel like the game is probably also like not optimized. Obviously, it's not out yet. I don't have the strongest computer. My computer's probably at the point where I want to start looking into getting a new computer as well. Same with Antics. I think I'm at the 10-year mark now, so I need to start looking into... I mean, I've upgraded it since then in parts and pieces, but I think it's finally time to, like, sit down and say, what do I really want out of this computer? And really get something new over the next couple years, so... But yeah, there's a lot of effects in this game, too. Like, it's running on Unreal Engine, it's running on a lot of stuff. I'm starting to become dated. I can't change the... what's the word I'm looking for? The graphics at all, or anything like that, so... You know, there's also that. Oh, wait, there's one thing I haven't tried yet. Let's see how this goes. If anyone's online, I don't know if anyone will be online or not. I don't know if online is even working right now, but I haven't tried it yet. In 2020, oh, I wish that were me. I wish that were me. But I'm also fine with saying that that is Twitch's fault. I would like to also blame Twitch and not have to think about it on my end, but it could be easily on my end. I think it's getting to the point where it's like it's getting to time, honestly, where I need to get a new computer. I just need to. I'm gonna invest that not this year probably, but next year. But yeah, this is a very Galaxy level game to play. There's gonna be a lot to learn, but if that sort of grind really makes you happy, there's something I think there for everyone to really work on as a player. And your mind will stay busy the entire way. Your mind will have something to focus on the entire time. And it not having a big cast will actually, I know a lot of people were like, oh, this game doesn't have a big cast, that's going to be a problem. I think that's going to be a non-detriment to this game. And if not, a positive to this game, to not have a big cast. Because you're already mentally stacked watching for your buttons, additional buttons, the opponent's special move, reacting to their special move, and whatever status effect that the opponent also has, either buff-wise or debuff-wise, and reacting to that sort of stuff as well. You need to be able to look at a character and say, here's the 3 things that you do, and it's in the back of my head, instead of saying, oh, there's a cast of like 20 characters. Oh, God, I have to learn what every character does. I think having a low amount of characters will really be strong for this game. God, same. You just play Mario and Mario likes. You don't need a new computer. Give me your computer. Just give me your computer. All right. Makes sense that no one's online, by the way. This is like, I got the press code thing as well. So I'm like, okay, there's probably no one online. I don't think there's anyone online. Okay. Yeah, and blocking Curse Arakune. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot to learn in this game as well. But I'm very, very curious. Actually, can I? Oh, okay. No. I saw the shoulder buttons on the side, and I'm like, oh, does that mean I can go to like somewhere further left or right? No, it does not mean that at all. So that does mean that there's going to be a lot to this game to learn, and there'll be a very high ceiling, and then but that's a positive, right? Because then there'll always be something to kind of do. I know, I want this at Evo. It'll probably be at Evo. It's going to be at Frosty Faustings, so it'll probably be at Evo, all things considered. I'm sure that the guy who's doing a lot of the community push for this game will bring it to Evo and will probably have his own suite for the game, because I don't know how, but he's always able to talk people to getting a suite to for a game. I'm shilling this thing. I'm getting a suite for it. And I'm like, how do you do this every year? How do you do it? Can't do much for character difference. The way to do it with meters is elegant enough. Yeah, like that's huge. The fact that what they've already done with this is huge. Like, that's insanely huge what they've already done. Okay. Oh. Actually, this gives me an opportunity to like. Okay, that's pretty significant health. Okay. Especially if I'm pressing buttons in between. Oh wait, I'm on cooldown. Hold on. Okay, that's just hard to hold in. And I knew fast enough shit. Actually, now that I'm actually getting more used to his move list, or his special move, what does your other special move do? 6 attacks, deals more damage than normal attacks with reduced cooldown. Okay, so just fast recovery, 6 attacks deals more damage. Okay, so his whole game plan is a basis around his level 1 and his his EX move, which is really good, which I have not been using at all. I mean, I guess there's no reason to use it against a computer because, you know, the computer does not care how fast their bar is going. Oh, God. I sure ran him into a song, huh? I mean, you could be a little bit sloppy still. It's like any other rhythm game where it's like sometimes it's just better to press a button if you're not sure what's going on rather than letting the world pass you by. Unless you're confident that you can regain where you're at. Sometimes pressing the button is just the better idea. And sometimes in fighting games, pressing the button is just a better idea. Oh, God. Okay, that's these two here. Okay, that's... Oh, that's the worst, though. But they're patterns. It's just, you gotta learn the patterns. And that's the thing about rhythm games. You have to learn patterns. That's gonna be a hard pattern for me to learn. The weird gaps and how I have to spread my fingers. But yeah, there's always patterns of rhythm games. You have to learn it sometimes, and that's just how you have to play rhythm games. Just really big memory. All right. I didn't want to do that. I should probably get better at my inputs as well. Simply TP on wake up and get caught mashing. Exactly. Accelerando is a really good name. And then, wait, what's yours? How do you do your super again? God damn it. What's your fucking move? And then, how much damage does this do out of curiosity? Is it worth waiting until I have a full meter? How often will I even get to use this? I think is a real question. Is that not it? I thought that was it. Is that not it? Hold on a sec. I don't need to put up with this shit. Just give me the whole move list right now. Right now. Oh, I'm not hitting R1. That's why. Yeah, you know what? I say that's worth it. Ah! Oh, good. I'm sure glad there's 4 button holds. Oh, God. I was trying to, like, be clever. It's really hard to start with an up. Ooh, God, how did I do that? I just realized if I want to scale it back upwards, I have to, like... Oh, I just realized I have to do, like, make the scale back upwards to do the upward scale. Just how my buttons are laid out. Okay. Okay. I got you. This is gonna be real rough on the hand. But yeah, this is an interesting game. This is effectively exactly what I wanted. And I think it's just a matter of once I can kind of get the button inputs down, that's exactly what I'm gonna get out of it. I'm going to have a rhythm game that I can focus on. I'm a hyper-focused person, so I will struggle a little bit getting past over the hurdle of looking at different elements. But as I get more used to, like, okay, I know what this pattern looks like. I know how to, need to move my hands and stuff like that. It might be worthwhile, for example, to, like, use 2 hands on the controller and then use, like, my pinky as, like, to do, like, really small inputs. Since I don't need to really focus that hard on inputs, I could probably just, like, kind of... It's hard to show. So let me do it like this. Let me put this up here without, Xing out the game on accident. I'm theory crafting out here. So what I'm thinking is potentially what I could do, knock my computer stuff over, is that I play with, like, buttons like this, so I can split my hands a little bit. And then that leaves my pinky over to do special moves and supers. So on this side, or I can even spread it out and press that button. That works all the same. And then use this pinky here to do inputs as well. So I could probably, like, do something like this. Like, if anyone wants to play 2DX or Beatmania, they know that you kind of use your pinky to, like, do the scratch over here. Well, maybe I emulate that aspect as well and just kind of, like, grab onto this and do... Oh, I forgot to turn on sounds! You're right. You're right, Saijo. Forgot to turn on sounds. How embarrassing. I knew I was forgetting something when I was getting set up. And I was just sitting there like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know. The stream's running. The game's running. I'm hearing the good music. What more do I need? Yes, what sounds? I need sounds. I fucked up. All right. Now we got sounds.
Hey, overheads.
There we go. There we go. Now we got sounds. So yeah, I'm thinking like maybe something like that. If I want to be real fucked up at this game, I think that might be the path. But at the same time, because when you get to the really hard rhythms, and I'm trying to hit this button down here and this button down up here at the same time, it gets really fucked up to, like, say I want to hit these 2, and then I want to switch over and hit these, like, 3 or something like that. Like, my wrist is doing too much work in a very small area. So there's a few solutions to that, where I can make it a straight line and make it 1 finger per button, but I think that's going to be too hard overall. Well, maybe. That might be the answer, honestly. Just make it a straight button line and do the 2DX thing. Or, putting it all, like, on kind of, like, one area here. Yo, are those golfers over there? Are there real-ass golfers? From Sinestra Incubus, can't say your name. I've been trying to say it all day, and I have failed. How was the Wolfenstein old hats. Shouts to Sinestra Incubus. Ugh, I've been trying to say that all day. I've been having such a hard time. I love your new VTuber, by the way. It is so fire. It is so good. Also, thank you, Atiz. Yeah, I appreciate that. The game looked really good. I had been watching for most of the day, honestly. I can say Sin. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Sorry, you had a name change. I want to make sure I do it right by you first. Well, actually, as you're coming in here with the crew, so hey, how's it going, everyone? Let me just flip this back up here because I was doing some experimentation. What's up, y'all? Name's Ryudo, variety streamer, out here trying out a pre-release game, a pre-release demo of a game called God of Rock, mixing rhythm games alongside with fighting games. It's a brain buster for sure. It's an absolute brain buster. And to at least exemplify the game here and why my hands were being shown on camera so in-depthly, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best way that might work out for me in terms of actually playing the game. And I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to do that. It looks very interesting. I mean, I would say it is very interesting. It's just a brain buster. Actually, I'll just keep it simple for now, so it's easy to explain stuff. So, and I know you'll be more on the side wanting to learn this as well, Sin. So, you can see like your bars here at the bottom and everything like that, and you know, everything comes through. You press the buttons at the right time. Kind of makes sense. Allows your character to attack. If you both press buttons at the same time, because it's considered as a block, so you don't take damage, or you both don't take damage. But then the kind of big part of the game comes into, you know, your special move bar, which you can see at the top of each bar there, the special thing. That correlates to your level 1, 2, and 3 specials. And each character is different on how they use their specials. So like this guy here, he can use this level 1 special over and over like a Rekka more or less. And it does more and more damage. And so you can see like, yeah, their health is already way down after all that. I mean, you know, of course not blocking anything, but... And then, you know, level 2 special, if I could... Or level 3 special in this case, because I'm a disaster at inputting stuff. Yeah, there we go. And then you have your EX move, which seems to... I guess the best way to put an EX move is it affects the opponent's or buffs your side of things. And then, but the big thing is, like, okay, well, why would you not pick this character and just use your level 1 special over and over and over again? What's stopping you? And there's the almost KAI combo breaker system that comes into play. So, yeah, his level 1 you can use over and over and over again, for sure. But if you want to be a level 1 special, you have to use a level 2 special. To be a level 2 special, you use a level 3 special. To be a level 3 special, you use your EX. To be an EX, you use your Ultra, which is at my bottom there. Does a lot of damage. That's that bottom left bar. Works like any other fighting game. So that's how you get them to stop using those certain moves. So on top of, you know, having to deal with like the button presses and everything like that, then you can kind of throw out specials to do a little bit of additional damage. You can try to beat your opponent out by using a higher level special. And then if they get hit by something, let's see if I can show it off. You can kind of see it. It's really hard to show here, but if you look on the opponent side here, there's that, like, you can look at that top line right there where there's a white looking dot. It'll add notes to their side as well on top of everything else. So that makes it, additionally, it makes your side harder temporarily. Alongside with, there is a combo system in this game. I can't fully explain it quite yet. So there is basically this game is a fucking brain buster because you have to pay attention to so many things. Because the center bar will show, the center console will show what level special you use. So like green for level 1, pink for level 2, and then level 3 is blue. And then your EX I think is yellow? Actually, I don't know. I never tried yet. Okay. Purple. Ooh, that's a color to use for that. Yeah, that's a color to use for that. Okay, so purple is your EX, and then the Ultra is yellow. Okay, gotcha. I didn't even look at that hard yet. And one thing I was told now in retrospect is you might be able to pick different difficulty levels for you and your opponent as well, because it shouldn't affect the gameplay enough. I mean, tournament, yes, you probably want to pick the same levels, but like, it should get like relatively harder depending on your skill level anyway, because the songs do get harder the longer they do play, and they automatically generate new note patterns and stuff like that, if I'm still understanding that correctly. So it's like, yeah, it shouldn't matter, you know, on that skill level. Like, if your opponent needs to be at an easier skill level to start to make the match more even, then you can do that. It's a perfect kind of handicap that you both are enjoying your side of things. Oh, I fucked that up. Ah. And because I'm playing this on arcade stick, it's so foreign to use this as a method. So yeah. God damn it! I was about to say, and that explains the game, basically. And now I gotta start over. What up, Ilion? How you doing? It's not a bad thing. It was just so perfectly timed. And that's how you play the game. Time to explain it again. How you doing, Ilion and crew? Good to see all of you. Name's Ryudo, a variety streamer out here, trying out a game that is to be released in April. God of Rock, mixing rhythm games with fighting games. And I was actually in the middle of explaining the game anyway. So hey, you actually technically picked a perfect time to start up, because, you know, it'll be easy to go back into this. It'll be a little bit harder to explain, though, because I don't think Ilion is either fighting game or rhythm game. So that'll be even harder. Let me get Ilion shout out real quickly here. Ilion. I think what Ilion was up to today. Retro gaming. I'm not sure what that is, then. I did not get to see Ilion streaming today, unfortunately. But Ilion's cool. Check Ilion out. Like, 100%. If you have not watched Ilion streams, it's super vibey, super funny. Has, like, the comedic perfection of getting frustrated at games in all the right ways. And it's something that I wish I could master as well. Always having a goddamn good time. And works damn hard for cool games. Oops, I meant to hit restart. All right, so let's start from the top here. So, God of Rock, a rhythm game mixed with a fighting game. And I might just pause here for a bit. So, for anyone who's played a rhythm game and gets the general concept, you press the button when the beat comes up or when your button reaches the other button prompt. You've seen it in Rock Band, Guitar Hero, DDR, so on and so forth. The fighting game aspect comes in with inputting special moves. Oh, and that's actually one thing I didn't explain to you, Sin. Also, I didn't say hi to you, Doug. How you doing? What's up, the Doug? Belatedly, because you always said that looked up. I'm like, yeah, I know you'd be way into that. So you actually have to input your special moves as well. So that's where the fighting game aspect really comes in. You actually have to input your special moves. So you don't have to do it on time or anything like that. You can enter in whenever you want to. So you can do it off beat, on beat. It doesn't matter. You always have the freedom to enter your special move as long as your bar shows it was ready. You already wish listed? Yeah. I'm like, I have no doubt that you will like this game a lot. It's that crossover again that we have. Femoral might like it. Matt might like it. So yeah, sorry. I was sussing. That's exactly what you meant to say. Sussing. So yeah. Your button comes up on the line. You press the button. It's like theater rhythm. Theater rhythm is a great example, actually. That's the exact... And so it'll execute attack. If you both press the button at the same time, it'll actually result in a block. This is an AI or a training dummy. It will not ever block. It's just going to take the damage forever. And then afterwards, you can start doing the inputs for the special moves like I mentioned. And there's 3 special moves, level 1, 2, and 3. They all do different things depending on your character. So every character is also unique. So this guy, he can use a level 1 special as many times as he wants to chain together some high damage special moves. More or less is the best way to explain it. So I can use that. And there we go. He kind of using it over and over. He won't run out of bar as long as he keeps chaining it together. And then he kind of presses with everything else. And it does a heck ton of damage. And his level 2 and level 3 are just kind of like high damage, normal super special move stuff. So you might be thinking like, okay, well, why does this character just use his level 1 over and over and over again? Well, the reason for that is because similar to Killer Instinct, for those who have played, this game does have combo breakers to a degree. So if you want to stop someone from using a level 1 special move, you use your level 2 special move. If you want to stop someone from using your level 2 special move, you use your level 3. You want to stop someone using level 3, you use your EX. And if you want to stop someone using your EX, hopefully you have enough meter to use an Ultra. You probably don't, though. You probably don't have enough to use an Ultra. I feel like there's going to be a while before I see Ultras into play at the highest level. Yo, take care, Artesian. Have a good one. But as said, as you get better at the game also just gets continually harder. This has a very high skill ceiling as well, because the song will start generating harder charts as well, along with everything. So this game gets really nuts at the high level, or will get really nuts at the high level. I'm nowhere near the high level. Shadow counter! I wish I got good at Killer Instinct, because damn. I love that rock, man. I love that goddamn rock. That rock, real fucking cool. I wish I learned how to play Killer Instinct for realsies. I mean, I guess it's not too late. I was gonna try to sit one in there. And the music will endlessly loop as well until there's a winner. So if you are playing perfectly somehow, it's like, cool. The game will just continue to get harder until someone cracks or someone can't execute on a special move situation. Ah! Oh, it's really hard to do. Ah! I might try to figure out my special move. So yeah, that more or less explains the game in a very big nutshell. KI does look super fun, though. KI does look super fun. I continue to watch it whenever I get the opportunity to, and I still have not played it all that much. I have it. I mean, I have it as well. I also have KOF 15, which someone was very kind to gift me, and I finally started playing it. And then they announced rollback for Xrd, and I'm like, well, fuck me then. You clearly don't want me to play KI or KOF. And one thing I'm gonna actually test, now I'm thinking about it. I'm wondering if because it's hooking everything for the stream, if some things are lagging a little bit. I wonder if that's actually affecting my ability to play the game. So yeah, you probably keep seeing this section here because it keeps looping back into itself until there's an eventual winner, but since, you know, there's not going to be a winner because the guy has invincibility, a lot of life, you know, it's like, or infinite life, you know, that's his own thing. I really like King's character, though. I think King's going to be my character to start out with, because there's a very Ryu game plan in terms of, like, okay, I know what I want to do in terms of me versus the opponent, how I want to mind game them, what my base level is, how I want to mind game them, and then otherwise I can focus on my buttons there. It's a little bit more straightforward in terms of what I need to do, and I can focus more on my opponent. Yeah, the combo breaker meta seems very interesting. I just did not play it nearly long enough for me to actually get that down at all. But yeah, it's a mind game heavy game, and I like mind game heavy games. I think I just like poke games a little bit more, or capture me a lot faster than mind heavy games, so that's kind of a big thing. All right, so that's effectively the game explained 3 times in a row. Not a problem with that. Absolutely not. No, that's absolutely fine. I will happily explain this game because I'm sure I will be talking about it at future events. Not Frosty Faustings, unfortunately, because I am apparently acclaimed for when they're doing this. So I still don't have my commentary schedule for Frosty Faustings yet. All the same. So I can't say what I'll be commentating at that time, but apparently I will be commentating at that time. And if not, then I guess I'll be pulled for this. I'm sure they will happily pull me for this for Frosty Faustings. But yeah, no, the game seems really cool. I do want to explain itself a little bit more. I think that's kind of a big thing. Some accessibility options for like colorblind options I think will be very, very good. I think explaining itself a little bit more, a system of combos, it needs to be put in there somewhere just so you kind of know what's going on. There's one more thing, and I can't remember. What was that. Can you please explain this? I am going to fight you in a week. Don't let me catch you outside, Guardian. Think of like, well, we were gonna bring Guardian in for combo break, and what happened to him? Could be anything. Could be, you know, at the bottom of a lake near Chicago. Could be anywhere. I'll protect Guardian. I'll guard the Guardian. Who guards the Guardians? It's me. I'll guard the Guardian. It's gonna get me popcorn, so it's fine. I respect that. But that said, thank you all for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. This is a good opportunity to go through all the games and stuff like that and really just kind of get a feeling for what the game looks like, feels like, what it's expecting from you as a player. Hearing a lot of the music, which is really good, by the way. Like, it's been hella good. Oh, shit, they're already here. Just go dig them up. Just go dig them up. Just gonna find my old ass highlights. I like Bunker Big Guardian. What happened? Trophy, you know. I should have known. Beyond that happy-go-lucky Demeter, there was a monster waiting to be unleashed. And this is not a penis joke. Actually, my out. Actually, no, that's fine. I like, oh no, my ouch is playing over the God of Rock music. No, it's not. Good, good, smart. Pass me, doing smart things. Hell yeah. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Greatly appreciated. For the following 2 weeks, let's talk about my schedule real quick before we all run off here, so that you all know what's going on. You hear it here first. Thursday, tomorrow, I'm doing commentary on Cost a Bunch. Keep your eye on my Twitter and co-host for that. That'll be for Guilty Gear Strive. Friday, I'm doing something on my own. That has nothing to do with you all. Saturday, I will be doing video games with Boyks, starting around 10 a.m. Eastern, which I believe is 7 a.m. Pacific. 10, 9, 8, yeah. So that'll be on stream. And then later on that day, I'll be doing commentary for the Oops All Faust tournament for Guilty Gear Strive. That'll be starting around 6 p.m. Eastern. Sunday, I will be on Eskimo's stream at 8 a.m. Eastern, watching him play through Record of Lodos War. Then that evening, if all things go well, that afternoon/evening, I will be playing Uno with Drinking with Skeletons, Sonia Fior, and Escorian. And we'll all be streaming it as far as I know, so that'll be its own thing. Monday, more Played Up. That'll be with Escorian, Flannel Cat, and Jimpu at my normal stream time around 5:30, 6 p.m. Eastern. Then I am off. I am at Frosty Fausting. I am not streaming anymore for that week. So this is your last time to catch up all the action of what's going on in my life. I'm going to go to Frosty Fausting. I'm going to come back, and then hopefully I will have a slightly more sane stream schedule when I come back, where you just can't look to your left and see Ryudo wherever you want to see Ryudo. Take my money, just don't hurt me, please. All right, I'll take your money. That's fine. Look, you don't gotta ask me twice. I'll take that shit. Play less interesting case. I just read that from a season. So that is what's going on for the next couple weeks. All right, now that we've gotten out of the way there, my Twitch schedule, I need to update it a little bit for the Sunday changes. But I will keep that schedule otherwise updated. So you subbed and it didn't notify? What the fuck? Twitch. All right, maybe Twitch is having a day because I don't see it in here either. Yeah, it's not even in here. Yeah, I clicked on one to like just redo it, and it's not even showing up. It's not even trying. It's giving the fuck up. It's done. We're done here. It's done here. I'm done here. You're done here. We're done here. But if you happen to not be done here, let's go see what folks are up to today. Let's see who's gaming today. Let's see if cool people are doing cool video games out there in the cool world of Twitch that is barely loading right now. Holy shit. It's trying. It's trying real hard. It's not doing a great job, but it's trying. It is trying. It is dying. It is crying to be released from this mortal coil. It really wants to be released from this mortal coil. Holy shit. All right. Let's see what we got here. What do we got here? All right. You know what? A friend's doing art. Folks like art. I like art. I like my friend. I like both of these things. So I'm going to send you over to Vicious Shoddy. Go ahead and give them some love on their art. Real quickly here. Vicious Shoddy. And I will be back. Well, I'm effectively back tomorrow on someone else's stream, but I will be back on my own stream on Saturday with Boyks Gaming. I cannot raid Vicious Shoddy. God damn it. Life's hard. Life's hard. I just want to go say hi to friends. We're going to Fan of Toast. Tell Fan of Toast how much you enjoy toast. Okay, for real this time. I'll see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. Much love as always. Stay cute. And until next time, peace. But seriously, tell Toast how much you like toast. Because to say you are also a fan of toast, just say you're also a fan of toast. That will definitely not piss them off whatsoever.